How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I want to break down the game that just finished between Bulls and Edinburgh, and what a spectacular game. Both teams put in ridiculous performances, but mainly from the Bulls coming through with a second half just storm and just absolutely blew Edinburgh away. We had tries from Hanacom, Creel, Forster, Moody, Johannes, and Norgeer. 3 conversions by Johannes, 2 penalties, whereas Edinburgh had 2 tries from Goosen, 2 from Thompson, 1 from Ashman, 4 conversions by Thompson as well, and putting in absolutely stellar performances. Now, honestly, this beginning of this game, I thought Edinburgh had it. I was talking a lot about the Bulls prior to this, and I thought Edinburgh's coming in there. They were just on fire. They were beating the Bulls to everything, literally everything. I mean, Schoolman put in absolute ridiculous performances. Ashman, ridiculous performances. And ultimately, look, Edinburgh had it all. They literally had it all in the first half. I was literally thinking the worst. I really was thinking the worst. But then second half comes. Yo, what a performance. What an absolute performance that they ended up putting through. To do that to Edinburgh is not easy. And they put on so much pressure onto Edinburgh, and they eventually ended up breaking. They really did. And it came down to a couple players. Obviously, Cameron Hanacom was an absolute beast throughout the game. He was an absolute beast. But then we still take a look and we take in consideration the second half, the substitutions that were made. These were key substitutions. A lot of people put in the shift. They really put in a shift. And ultimately, we just started to see try after try after try come through. I mean, we saw early second half was Kanan Moody came in with a try 2 minutes into the second half that really set the tone for that second half. Johannes, 46th minute, Norgeer, 51st minute. And then you're thinking, okay, they're cooking. And they just managed to put, that pressure on Edinburgh. That's the only thing I can say. It was that pressure at the breakdown. The kicking was all right. It was at the breakdown where they really started to make a lot of good decisions. Right, they started to move the ball out really quickly. Willie LaRue put in another brilliant performance, but we can't take it away from Edinburgh. Edinburgh, although yes, they did lose, that performance is one, I would say, is still one to be relatively proud of. Going to South Africa and putting in a performance like this, yes, they did lose, but key players put in some big performances. But ultimately, the Bulls were able to break them down. The second half substitutes really, made that difference. Having those fresh faces on, having that fresh amount of power on as well, I think really helped turn the game. But wow, the Bulls are in to the semis again. I keep putting on this. They are the informed team. They are just putting in the performances when they need to. The big players are performing as they need to. Honestly, I made a wrong call for the Stormers, but ultimately they deserve that loss. They really deserve that loss. The Bulls, first half, I was thinking, yo, this is not going well. Second half, I saw champions. So, good management by the coach, good timing from the players, a lot of good pressure from the players as well. And Papier was brilliant. I loved watching Papier play. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I want to hear what your thoughts are on the game, because this was brilliant. And the Bulls are back in again. So let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.